Hi, everybody, and welcome to another session where digital business owners discuss different things about the business. So, the first thing that people ask when they join the business is what is it? And we direct them to our webinar, which is a taught by experts in our community, where you learn how you can start your own digital business, what the requirements would be, and you'd have to go out into the market, find your product, find people to do all the back end automation, and the other things that you need to set up a digital business. Or you could partner with us for a very nominal fee, and that fee will allow you a 1 month partnership with us to see exactly what it is that we do. So, Kavya, will you talk to them about the partnership, what happens at that time?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Nandini. Hi, everyone. My name is Kavya. I'm a software engineer by profession, but now I'm doing this business full time. So, about 149, right? Like the first thing, why we ask you to pay 149, like Nandini said, there are certain things that you have to take care of, like the technical things that you have to take care when you start a business. So like sales funnel, you need to have a something called a sales funnel, a website, and you'll have to you have to have a technical team to maintain all these, right? So how sales funnel work and everything will be explained to you in the workshop. The free workshop that we give will explain how the sales funnel work, what is affiliate marketing and everything. So to start this, you'll need to, like Nandini said, now you'll have to go out in the market and do everything for your, like by yourself, and then start, right? So that will take a lot of effort and time from you. Like, so it'll take maybe 6 months to 1 year at least to start something like an online business. So for like when you pay the $149, the main thing that you get for 149, again, it's not just a payment or a fee that you're giving us. It's the $149 will give you the services in return, right? It's like you're paying for the marketing training. We give you marketing training for 7 different platforms, right? And marketing training means it is from zero, like from scratch. You will be learning everything about marketing even if you don't have any experience, right? So we give you marketing training for Facebook, YouTube, Google Ads, LinkedIn, Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram. So we have 7 different platforms which on which like you can learn everything about marketing, how to run your ads and everything. That's one. Then we give you the sales funnel, we give you the website, the hosting for the website also. So hosting, again, you will have to pay a certain amount every month or every year to keep that hosting active, right? You need a hosting server. So we need a database, right? So all these things, all the technical things will be done for you for the $149 you pay, right? So you, which otherwise, like all these things otherwise would cost you more than $22,000-$25,000, right? That you're getting at just $149, and you're getting access to all these things just like at 149 for your lifetime, right? You can do this business throughout your lifetime and you don't have to pay anything extra, right? So that's the main thing that we give you for the $149. And your only part will be to market, right? The sales will be closed by the system. We are giving you automated email system, so when people go to your website, you don't have to send them emails yourself. That will be sent by the system for you, right? Soon after they go to your website and register, they'll get automated emails from your system. So all these things are done for you, and you will also get a dedicated mentor and a coach throughout your business journey. Again, if you look outside and see how much a coach costs you, right? So if you want to get a coach for marketing or the online business, you'll need thousands of dollars. I've explored businesses before, and just for like 3 to 4 months of coaching for me, they asked me to pay $7,000, right? So that's for just 4 months. You can imagine how much it will cost throughout your life then, right? So that's the thing. Here you're getting a dedicated mentor and a coach throughout your business journey. You can ask them, connect with them anytime you want, right? Anytime you're stuck. So that's also there. And a huge community, right, of like more than 2 lakh people now, which is very supportive community, which is really required for an entrepreneur, right? So the entrepreneurial journey keeps changing, right? You will be motivated, someday you'll not be. So you need a community to support you throughout your journey. So all these things are given to you just at $149. And people will understand this value only if they've checked other businesses, right? They, when they come to our business, and when they ask us, when we tell them this is what you're getting for 149, a lot of people have told like this is really good, right? So because they don't get all these things in any other online business, right? And it's a one time payment. We are not asking you to pay every month or every year either, right? So that's the big thing. So yeah, that's about like why, like what do you get for 149? But yeah, why do you pay 149 is also another
Yeah.
question, right? So we've spoken about 149. Why do you pay 149? Why is it mandatory for you to pay 149, right? Because main thing is, like we said, we've researched the market, we have found the products and the company which can give you high commission, high pay, right? It's all high ticket products we have found. So for that, we've put our time and effort, right? And we've made a certain videos which will explain everything about the business to you. So when people are coming in and asking more about the business with like from us, we want to know that they are actually serious about the business, about the opportunity, right? We just don't want people who are just curious. There are many people who ask about the business. We can't keep answering each and every person, especially when we know that they are not that interested. They're just curious about what it is, right? So we want people who are really interested to come in and explore more, because it's almost our secret that we are putting it out there, right? We can't give it away for free. So you come in by paying 149. Again, it's almost like free, because you're paying 149, you're getting all the information from us. And if you don't like the information, or if you think you can't go forward with the business, you can always ask for the refund. But you will have 30 days refund policy. So yeah, so that's the thing. So we want the main reason why we tell you to go with $149 is to give you all the information about the business, and it's like a filter. So we want only interested people to come in, and you will not lose your money. You can come in, explore everything, and then decide for yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
absolutely. And for me, I could not have even done a business, Kavya. I couldn't even dream of doing a business. But because it's at 149, there was hope for me to do it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Even for me, right?
yeah,
There are a lot of people who want to do the business, do businesses, because they know that business is what will give them financial independence. But
yeah,
it actually stops where when it comes to investment and everything, right? So that's there. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So should we go with the next question? Like we are just answering a few questions which is frequently asked, right? So we thought of putting everything in one video so that people can get all the information in one video. So maybe so what are the requirements? Like what kind of people can do this, or what is the requirement for you to start this business? Dipti, can you go with that? Like what is the age requirement? Is there a language, preferred language we have? Anything like that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Hello, everyone. What I learn in this business is that age and language is never a limitations. If you have a right system, guidance, and mindset, you can do at any age, at any time. Time has changed. We live in digital era, right? So when we have so much opportunity, when we have endless opportunity, language is not a barrier. Many people hesitant, like they think like, oh, we in this business we need to do English is a requirement on this business. But that's not true. I am the one of the example. I don't know English much. I can't speak fluently. English is not my first language, but I'm doing this business successfully because we have an amazing training site. It's so user friendly, it's so easy. The tools and resources are multiple language, so anyone can understand so easily, confidently, and successfully run this business. Many of our team members, like English is not their first language, but they are thriving in this business. So success is about consistency and learning. It's not just perfect language skill. And then sometimes people think like, oh, is there any age restrictions? No, age is just a number. you know um it doesn't define your abilities, right? People can be productive or creative at any age. Only the matter is, if you are ready to learn, if you are willing to learn, if you are coachable, you can do at any age, right? Only if you are 18 plus and you have a legal status, you can do this business, because digital space is so flexible. Like wherever you live, right? US, Canada, Australia, India, wherever, which any countries, right? You can do this business because it's the business is global. So the age and language should never hold us back from the growth and success. So yeah, so there is no restriction, there is no barrier. Age and language are not in the language barrier. Yeah. So yeah. So then, can I tell, like, Andrew, like, people think like, do I need to post social media, or I mean the videos and the post on social media? Can you tell us?
Yeah, sure, Deepthi. That was really good. Like you explained about why age is not a number to start any business. And then coming to what is that? Like um,
Social media.
social media posting. Yeah. So yes, for any business these days, as you mentioned, like it's a digital era. So how do anyone make sales? So for example, anyone would see in their Instagram, like, this is a product is available in the market. What is the use of it? So you would have watched a reel somewhere and you will purchase because you want that. So someone has created that reel, like how what's the use of it, and how to market it, and that's why you're purchasing. And now who is making the money out of it? The marketing guy, and then the company. So that's a simple strategy. So now the business, any, or if you want, if you set up something, how do people know that you have set up a business and in particular location? You will do pamphlets, you will do local marketing, you will approach a local agents, that to promote that there is a new shop opened here, so please visit, so we are offering these things, and then people come and buy. So that's how any business works. Okay. And they'll promote all those things on digital platforms. So nowadays there are people posting like no stick bills, like you print out or something, I mean paste it on a boundary wall or somewhere. That's not happening. So most of the marketing is happening on social media, and everyone got phones and internet is available for everyone. And these previously, it was a big thing to have a phone, but now even the kids have phone. They want to buy, they'll approach their parents and say like, no, I want to buy this. I've seen. Can you please make an order? So that's how business are working in general life. So the, like, now coming to, like, whether you want to make reels that no, I'm not flexible, I can't show my face. No, it doesn't matter like whether you want to show your face or not, but the training side, and we teach you how to make the videos or poster ads, or how to do it. And once the poster is ready or the video is ready, it doesn't, like, then from there we will take it, like how to run your ads and how to, like, promote it on like social media. So you don't keep telling or bugging anyone to, like, purchase this, purchase that, I'm a use buying the, like, I have this product, you purchase it. We are not doing that. We are just marketing from behind. So that means that you don't have to ask someone, like, purchase this, I'm selling this. No. So you'll do the marketing part, and that's what we'll teach. So in basic, yes, you have to do social media ads and prepare, but don't worry, we will take care of that. We will train you how to do it. That's so that you'll progressively learn. And once you make money, you gain the confidence, and then from there, no one's gonna stop you. Like, you will do it by yourself, and you will train some 10 more people.
Yeah.
So that's how, yeah, social media and then posting ads, everything works. And yes, you have to do it at
Yeah.
some stage.
So yeah, you have to be active on social media to do the business, but you don't have to start being very active, right? So when
Yeah,
I started, I was not active on social media at all, but I saw the opportunity and I thought that okay, I can learn this, right? So you have to come out of your comfort zone slowly. You don't have to start today and do a video tomorrow, right? We'll teach
yeah,
you how to do that. So it's like you have to consider this as a new career you're starting, and you will get the training for all these things. So you will have to start posting slowly, and you learn how to post it, right? And like Andrew said, once you start earning from the business, you'll be very confident, and you will want to go out and talk about it, right? So
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
how we all did it. Right?
One more
So
example, Kavya, I want to share. Like any job we take, it's like especially for the graduate roles, when
huh,
they're getting the first job, whether it's like Infosys, Accenture, or any construction sites, anywhere, any respective field, when you're entering the first job, you will be always under probationary period,
Yes.
Yeah.
like for the training. You
Yes.
do mistakes, you don't know anything. That's where the probationary period is, and then the training period is. So for that, they'll pay a part of it, and then they'll make you work, and they'll later, like once the probation period is done, you will be assigned as a site engineer or a junior software engineer, whatever. You will get those roles. Otherwise, until then, you will be under a graduate engineer or a trainee engineer. So in any field, so even for the doctors, they will work under a doctor.
Interns. Yeah. As
So
an
once they
intern.
finish the studies, they straight don't do the practice. They'll work under a doctor, and they'll be paid for like that. And later they will upscale themselves. So for everything, there is a learning part. You go slow, and then once you excel it, you master it, and then no one is gonna stop you.
Absolutely. I'd like to say something here. In today's time, yesterday a friend sent me this. And in fact, in our business, we have a training for this. So, like in the beginning, as Kavya said, you don't have to do videos. You can post photographs of anything, like something that interests you. And then nowadays, you do faceless reels. So, we have a full section where we teach you to do faceless marketing. And yesterday, you will not believe it, in the morning, a friend of mine sent me an app which makes AI videos where the person can look like you and you can put your script in and you can post that in the beginning if you feel nervous about doing your own face there. So there's so many possibilities that we can use today because social media has evolved so much,
Mm.
Yeah,
isn't it?
faceless training is really helpful, I think, because many people, they have this restriction from their job that they can't do any other business or something like that. So they can't show their face even if they want to, right? So for them, faceless training will be really helpful. So yeah, and this is online marketing, so there are different options, there are different opportunities for you once you come in. So come and explore, and then all these questions will be answered for you. Okay. So what else? We
So
have.
Kavya, I wanna ask like the general question like people have. Uh,
Huh,
is there any investment? I
huh.
think everyone would have got these questions quite often. At the most like common question everyone will get.
First
Even
thing I
even because yeah, even I do get yeah. So is there any investment? So before I jump into detail, I wanna give few examples. Okay. So the first line I would say like is do you know any business which you can do it with zero investment? No. If it's a zero investment, it would be only job.
Yes.
So that is the truth. Like you can check, Google it, whatever. Otherwise, you have to get the investors to start a business. So, like as I said, like I'm gonna give examples. So last time when I went to India, so my brother and I decided, okay, well, let's open a franchise because I love naturals ice creams. I know many of you also love naturals ice creams. Yeah. So when we have to order, so for us from our home, the nearest the Nationals ice cream is like probably 20 kilometers away. So when we order it, will arrive like in 45 minutes or 1 hour. So it takes a bit of time. And the area we live in, it's more of cantonment area, like army area and all that. People are like well settled. They're good place. Then we thought like, okay, there is a gap here. Why don't we take a franchise from Nationals ice cream? So we put an application, and they said like they are really busy with the franchise applications. As a lot of people approach already, so they put us on waiting list. And now just for the franchise, so there is like 25 lakhs upfront for that. So once they approve the application, we have to pay them 25 lakhs. On top of it, we have to see our like place where we gonna set up, and then we have to pay the lease for that and get the local council permissions and food license, everything. Okay. What for the franchise, what they're going to provide is with the equipment, staff, training. That's what. But still, I think we'll have to get prepared to invest about 30 to 35 lakhs. That's like the minimum. Okay. And then that also depends on like what's your capability. Okay. Whether it's possible or not. Then the other example I'm gonna give, and also ask the viewers a question. Also, think about yourself. Okay, now consider you got very low investment. Probably you have 1 or 2 lakhs in your hand, and then you wanna start a business. The least you could start is a tea stall. Okay, don't consider it's wrong, but that's also a business. Actually, some software engineers are quitting their jobs and setting up the tea stalls. You
Yeah.
can see a lot of stories on YouTube and everywhere. You can approach how much they actually make. It's
Yeah.
more than any software engineer or myself. They're earning a lot.
Yeah.
So do the maths. Like, it's nothing wrong, and you can ask any tea stall near your home how much they actually make. You, it may look like very a small business, but they're actually making money, a lot of it. So okay, like coming to a tea stall or a pawn shop. uh, so just to, for the setup, you have to get the permission from council for the documentation. There will be application costs, and then once you get all the permissions, you have to approach someone who makes that frame sort of the steel structure and all
Yeah.
that you want.
Yeah.
Have to make it have it fabricated, plus the equipment and the products you're gonna put in there. So with all that, even for a tea stall or a pawn shop, it will be around like 2.5 lakhs to 3.5 lakhs. Now the guy who got only 1 to 2 lakhs in his hand, even to start with, he will stop himself there, and then if he wanna go ahead, he will approach someone, get the money, like borrow money from someone or apply a loan. And that's how people start, even with that small investment, if they want to grow. And within no time, in 6 months time, they'll work hard. They have to be there, work
Yeah.
the whole day, and sometimes in the night. They have to do that, and then they'll repay the loan. And after that, life, the business takes care of them. Probably they're gonna replace and put someone else. Just then they'll manage, and they'll open up another business. So what I'm gonna say is, like, see, any business, whether it's high or low, it's there is an investment for sure. And these days, I think minimum would be 2.5 lakhs. You can approach anyone, any like small thing is minimum 2.5 lakhs, and depends on, like, if you wanna go to a bigger franchise, like you wanna open Domino's, Pizza Hut, KFCs, they
Yeah.
charge about 1 crore.
Yeah, I
So
think more
you
than
can,
that now. Yeah, almost last time when I asked, almost close to two crores was for KFC. Almost close to
oh,
2 crores was the investment.
yeah. So
Yeah.
even like Nando's, we wanted to get because there was none in Hyderabad. So it was
Mm.
only Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi. So it was only in
Mm.
those places. Just last year, it has come to Hyderabad, Nando's. So me
Mm.
and my brother had this plan long time, but 1 crore was huge for us to invest at that moment. So we draw someone has already put now. So it's all. That's why we went to like naturals now. See, that's
Yeah.
why where what I want to say is, like, for business, yes, there is investment. And now coming here, is there investment in this business? Again, I will say yes, it is. But the beauty of our business, of someone who comes here, is like when they pay that $149, like what Kavya said, what do you get out of 149? That's your lifetime. And also, when you pay that 149 during that coaching call, considering your circumstances, like how much you can invest for yourself and for your business to set up, how much you can scale yourself. So that will be all discussed personally with our coaches, and then from there we'll work it out. Okay, what other sources, like home, like loan process, or do you have to like borrow from anywhere, that from this platform you can avail that, or uh, whatever the sources you have, how can you come up with, and we will work it out. Or even if you don't have, just take that 149, and the coaches will guide you how you can move further doing this business. And trust me, like whoever attended this coaching call, you will realize a lot, and your eyes opens up. So the beauty part is like you can start with very low investment. I'm not taking any numbers here, but you can start with very low investment. So less than any outside you can talk about, like even setting up pawn shop, it would be a bit expensive, but here you can start with something low. But for few countries there are other options that you can start with, like zero uh, interest
Investment.
rates, which is
Yes.
really good. So that will be explained and all discussed more in detail in the coaching call. So just give it a try. But as Kavya mentioned, like if you don't want to move further, it's not for you. You can always ask for a refund. So without any questions, it will be refunded. But just give it a try. So investment wise, yes, and prepare yourself for that and move further. That's where you see your growth in your life.
Awesome.
Lovely.
Nandini, do you want to talk more about the refund policy, Nandini? How, like if they come in and if they don't like, what is the refund policy we have?
Yeah, sure, Kavya. So, Andrew, that was very lovely, everything that you said. But it's real, I find it incredible that when somebody, the first question they ask, is there an investment? But this is a business. There has to be an investment.
Yeah.
Even when somebody goes to open a chai ka dukan, they know कि चलो मुझे पैसा देना है यहाँ. Even the chai wala knows that he has to make an investment. So I find that actually a very funny question. And talking about the refund. So when you pay 149, that's actually like as Kavya said, that you get to know everything about the business. That's only when you can make a proper studied decision whether you feel this business is for you or it's not for you at that time. And we give you a month, but actually within a week you can decide because those videos are so comprehensive and so well put across. Also, you'll be able to see on our Facebook group the scalability of you as a business owner if you follow the success blueprint, how far you can go. Like everything is so transparent. But the refund is so easy. So if you decide, no, it's not for me, I don't think I can do it. And some people are just belligerent. They just want to say that they want a refund to find out if we're telling the truth or not. You know, many
Yeah.
people are just doing it to test us. It's the easiest process in the world. The same place where you paid the money, where you registered with the company, that same email, you just send one line that I would like a refund, and actually, the refund is then given to you within 2 or 3 hours, but we say a week. That's it. It's so easy. It's a risk-free business because where else in the world will you get to know everything about the business and then you can say no, thank you. So yeah, it's a very easy process. So Kavya, people also ask me about do I need to register for my business, and I'm not sure about that. So would you let them know?
So yeah, so people ask question like, should I register my business in the specific country they are in, right? So for us to start this business, in the beginning you don't have to, right? You don't have to register your business like as a private company or Inc. or something like that. You don't have to register it in the beginning. You can start as an individual or a sole proprietor. So you can start in your own name. You can start getting your income, the pay and everything into your savings account itself, whatever account, your personal account you have now. And then once the amount increases, right, once your income increases a certain range, like you are getting six-figure income from the business already, and you like, even there are people who are getting like a lot of income from the business, like more than six figures a month, a year, and they still are not, they have not registered, they're still paying the taxes, right? We pay the tax for everything. So it's not that you have, if not registered, you're not paying taxes. It's not like that. Whatever profit we are making out of this business, whatever income we are getting from the business, we are paying the taxes every year, right? The only thing is you have not registered that business yet. So if you register, you will have to have a business account, and you can, there are many advantages if you register. There are people who are registering from the beginning itself. When they start the business itself, they register it as a company so that they can get more tax benefits, right? So there are different options, but it's not mandatory. You can come in, you can start as a sole proprietor or an individual business owner, and as you scale up your business, you can convert it into a company. right? So that you can also include many of your family members as employee kind of thing in your business, and you can give a lot of expenses for the tax expense, right? And you're paying for your employees, like you can pay for your family members itself, saying they are employees and everything. So there are different advantages if you register your business as a company, but it's not mandatory. It's up to you. If you want it to be registered right from the first day, you can. Otherwise, it's not mandatory, right?
So, Kavya, can you also address about what are the visa requirements? Because, for example, these days, especially the students who are moving overseas, they might be having few restrictions to work only 20 hours per week.
Yeah,
And then some are on temporary residency thing where
yeah,
they don't have work rights yet in living in that country. Like, for example, any spouse who moves to a new country, they will not get the work rights until their spouse visa is granted.
correct.
So that's why, like, there are a few concerns. So with the
Yeah,
visa requirements, so in that way, how can but they want to make income or working through online, and
yeah.
since it's a global platform, what options do they have and how could they start?
Yeah. So the visa requirements actually to do this business is that you should have the work permit, right? And if you're in US, for example, you have something called EAD, right? So you need to have a work permit to do this business, or you have to be a permanent resident or a citizen of that country to do this business. That's the main requirement for you to start the business. But like Andrew said, now there are dependent spouses who come in and they are not eligible to earn in that country yet. So there are different options. Again, when you pay the $149, you'll have this coaching call, and you can actually discuss your status, whatever your visa status is in that country, and we have different options, right? So whichever country you have the citizenship or you have the work, right, you can actually register your business in that country, right? So there are different options. Like for example, me, when I started, I was new to Germany and I was on dependent visa, but I was actually eligible to work and earn in Germany even with that visa when I started. But I didn't have a bank account or nothing in Germany yet because I was very new. So I registered my business in India and I started, right? So there are different options like that. So we have a lot of people who are spouses, who are dependent spouses, who can't. And for example, students that you told, right, Andrew, so
Yeah.
even they have the same option, right? So they can actually register it in their home country and do this business. And there are also different other options that we tell you, and everything is legal, right? So we will give you all the legal options to start this business. It's not that you can start without visa and it is illegal. No, anything that you earn from this business will be shown in your account. So your government will for sure know that you're getting income from this business. So you can't hide it from your government. You will always have to pay the tax. So if you're starting from home country, you will be paying tax in your home country, right? That's that. So you will be paying tax for sure, and it'll all be legal way that you'll be starting the business. But we have different options. So that is why there are many people who have this question, like, I don't have a work permit, so can I do this? So they have this question and they're still not paying $149 to get the answer for that, right? So you have a lot of questions. The only thing is you get all your questions answered when you pay $149. So 149 is your gateway for everything.
Yeah.
Right? And then if you feel that
Yes.
no, I can't do this business with my current visa, I don't want to register, it is up to you, right? It is your decision to make after you get all the information. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks,
So
Kavya.
Yeah.
yeah, so any other question we should address?
Yeah, this
Mm,
is, if people get very nervous that if it's a scam or if it's not legal, we are patented, we are one of a kind, we are
Yes.
100% legal, we pay tax on every commission that we earn, and all of us, Andrew lives in Australia, he cannot afford to be doing something illegal. Dipti
Yeah.
lives in Canada, she cannot afford to be doing something illegal. Kavya started when she was in Germany. As an immigrant, you cannot do something illegal. I'm a public figure. I cannot shame my family, my friends, and let all my people down. This is totally legal. It's totally safe. We pay taxes on everything that we earn, and we can leave it as a legacy for our children. So you can be rest assured. And we have a lawyer in our midst, Dipti. Dipti, would you like to
Yeah.
add
She's
anything?
in law firm. Yeah.
Yeah, would you like to add anything?
No, that's everything is covered. So yeah, but it's a legit. Like it's nothing. It's scam. Like if something scam, we are not coming on the camera, right?
Yeah.
We
Why
cannot
will
show
we
our
show our
faces.
faces? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we are sharing our location, what we do. And we've been doing it for years now, right? So I have been talking about this business for almost 6 years now, and I'm using my own like original name. You can find as in different platforms, right? And if you're using the same name for these many years, and if you're scamming people, would we be able to survive for these many years? Right?
Yeah.
So that's that. And I've quit my IT job and I'm doing this business. So why would I quit a very well paying IT job and do something which is not genuine, right? So it is a very genuine business. It's all about people have to take the steps. Like there are people who are not willing to follow the steps. They just want everything and in one go in 5 minutes. That is not possible. And we don't want that kind of people to come in, because you will not be coachable that way, right? We, like now Deepti mentioned in the beginning, the requirement for you to start this business is, one is you don't have any age barrier. Like if you're more than, like if you're 18 plus and if you're eligible to work in that country, you can start this business. There is no age restrictions, right? We have people over 80 years also doing this business. So it's another chance for all of you who want to restart your journey, right? So that's there. And there is no language barrier. But the training is in English now, so basic English is required. But you can actually do, like there are, the training videos are also now getting converted into different other languages, so you can come in. Once the language is changed, you can go take your training in your own language too. That is also, the work is in progress now. So there's no language barrier for you to do this business. If you don't want to talk in English, you can talk in your own language, right? So that is there. So we teach you everything. You don't have, like,
Yeah.
so all these things are the requirements, right? So I was not. I actually forgot what I was. What I
Okay,
started.
and then other requirement is like minimum investment that
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
it is
come
mandatory.
in,
Yeah.
correct, correct. Come in with the mindset of a business owner. Like you want to start a business. You're not starting a job here. So if you have a mindset to invest and start something and scale it up, right? So if you're willing to, if you're planning to retire by 40 or 45 and you are planning to start a business, this would be a very good opportunity for you to start. Because again, you don't have to quit your job to start this business. You can do it along with your job,
Yeah.
and eventually you can quit your job, you can retire early if you want. That is doable in this business. So come in with a mindset that you are willing to invest, you're willing to learn, you are willing to be coachable, right? You are willing
Yes.
to coachable is really important, because if you come in and you think that I'll do whatever I want, you might not get results. You might
Yeah.
get results also. So it's up to you, it's up to your thing, right? So but being coachable is really important in our business, right? Because
Yes.
we are telling you something, we are training you with something, and you're thinking that no, this might not work, I'll do something. It's okay, you can try your ways also, but you can't blame the system that it is not working, right?
Yeah.
Because we have a certain blueprint, and you, if you
Yes.
follow that, you will surely get the results. That we can assure you 100% that you can get the results for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
And most important thing, we have to believe in ourselves and take
Yes.
the first step. If you are not trying anything, you don't know if it's work for you or
Correct.
not. So you have to try at least. Yeah.
Yeah. So come in with
And
a.
one example I want to share about all this, why the coachability is important. Like you want to transform your body and you go to a gym, and someone who is doing the gym workouts by themselves, and then someone who is actually hired a coach, is
Mm.
completely a trainer with them, is completely different.
Yeah.
So the person might be working out like 2 hours a day for themselves, and then the other person like who is under a trainer and he's just working out for 1 hour. But the guy who is like taking the coach, the training, he will have like more results.
Yes.
And the other part is both are working, both took a step at least,
Yes.
so they can see the results in a different way.
Mm.
So someone who's getting coached, he will see like better results, and someone who's working out themselves will have results, but you can see the difference who is getting more results. But
Yes.
both took a step, both took a step. So that's how we also want, like, yeah, take a step, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that case, you can't blame the gym saying the equipments are not good. The
Yeah,
Yeah.
coaches, you can't
yeah, you
blame the
need to
gym.
work hard, like, you need to
Yeah.
work for yourself, and that's how
Yeah.
you see the transformations or change in life.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Coachable is the most important thing I feel in our business, Kavya.
Correct.
If
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
not open minded and you're not willing to listen to your coach, then please don't come.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Have to happen. Please don't come here
Yeah.
because you have to follow the blueprint and you have to be coachable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right.
people who have to, so like to summarize this, uh, what kind of people can do this business is, one, you need to have the right mindset that you are thinking of starting a business. You have, there will be an investment, you should be okay to invest and start, but it will not be a burden on you, that we can assure you. There are different options for you to start. So based on what your status is now, right, based on that, we'll suggest you how you can start with the, like, what kind of investment you can do, and how you can go with different financing options. There are like very very small like in what is the installments that you'll be paying. So there are different options.
Yeah.
So you can start without taking anything from your savings. We can tell you that. And there are different options. So come with the right mindset, come with the attitude of learning, and come with an attitude of being coachable, and be patient, right? Any business
Yeah.
will take time. It's not that you invest $500 today and you get $2,000 in 1 week. No, we are not assuring that for you. This is like any other business. Even if you start now naturals franchise, you start, you can't earn like 25 lakhs you have invested, and you can't get that 25 lakhs within the next 1 month. No, it,
Yeah.
there will be a return on investment period for you,
Yeah.
right? And within those, like if they tell you that you will get that to 25 lakhs in the next 1 or 2 years, in the next 2 years back, in those 2 years you would have invested more for your business. You're paying your rent, you're paying for your employees. All those are extra investment that you're doing for your business. So any business will take time to be profitable, and here the time will be considerably less, that we can assure you, right? Your return on investment, you can get it back in the next 3 to 4 months for sure, right? But after that, whatever you're earning is a profit for you. Your business is already profitable there, right? So that's the thing. Come and explore more, and then you will get all these questions answered. You can write down any questions you have, and the coaching call will help you get all these questions answered. Okay. So yeah, that's about it. So maybe if we have more questions, if you have any more questions, feel free to comment on this video, and we'll take that question and maybe do another session answering those. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you,
Thank
Nandini.
you.
Thank you, and
Yeah.
thank you,
Thank
Deepti.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
bye bye.
Bye.